In our lives, there are always two states, the real and the ideal. The real is the manifest creation of which we are a part, and the ideal is what we bring to life in our minds. In our physical state, the real, we travel in our mind to the ideal, or could say that manifest creation keeps expanding to reach the absolute. However, by the time we catch up with the ideal, the mind has already moved ahead to a new ideal. So you are always chasing yourself. Your ideal is never within your creation, but attached to it and running ahead of it like a carrot in front of a mule. Nirvana, the blue-collar workers, and the zoo appear to be in the absolute because they are a mind state, a potential, and they become real the minute you achieve that state. That is, in an expanded state of consciousness, you can experience them as real. The vision of the ideal is always outside the creation and precedes it. The vision pulls the creation along. Here are the dynamics of it. The carrot, the ideal, extends from creation on a string. As creation expands, it moves, and so does the carrot. You reach out for the carrot, never realizing it is attached and a part of your own creation. In a sense, nirvana, or any ideal, is also creation, only in the mind. In other words, you can eat the carrot, but only in your dreams. Or to put it another way, it is like having a dream in which you have just won a lottery and are about to get the money when you wake up. That is the whole story in a nutshell. Keep on living to win the lottery, and you keep winning it, but only in your dreams, so that you never have the money in your pocket. You cannot take nirvana to the bank, but from the viewpoint of the dream or mind state, maybe the physical is unreal. You may not be able to take nirvana to the bank, but who says the bank is real? It can all be reversed, and you could say that it is the manifest creation pulling the absolute along, rather than the absolute pushing the creation. Each wants to be where the other is, but they can never come together. In essence, however, they are one and the same, the manifest creation being the absolute itself projected into form from its potential state. We can visualize it in two balls. One, the absolute, containing the ideal, nirvana and all the rest, and the other, a satellite ball, the manifest creation. Your perception of reality depends on where you stand. Whichever side you are on always appears to be the positive or true reality. Each side sees the other as negative, unreal, or potential. The real, what is yours, is always what you should hold in your hand. The problem is that we are too used to thinking in terms of things being absolutely positive or negative, forgetting that what is over there is positive to itself, and what is here is negative to it. Positive and negative are as relative as here and there, and even the absolute is relative in this sense. The manifest creation is where you stand. The absolute is where you don't stand. To illustrate, suppose you die and according to your level of consciousness find yourself in nirvana. Then nirvana becomes your reality, your manifest creation, and the physical reality, which you have left behind, becomes your potential. The individualized consciousness is a part of the reality in which it finds itself. There's nothing absolute and final. If everything were ironclad, all the rules absolute, and everything structured so no paradox or irony existed, you couldn't move. One could say that man sneaks through the crack where paradoxes exist. All right.